Hi everyone, Bob1984 here again, and Newcastle United have drawn 0-0 away to Crystal Palace, and let's be brutally honest, what was no different to any of the other performances we've seen so far this season. There was no intent, it was negative, it was boring. I don't know how Crystal Palace haven't won the game. They've had the chances to do it. Newcastle had a couple of chances in the first half. Ayoze Perez really should have done better. He was through on goal, really. He took his shot far too early. He went for a curler when he should have just buried it. But yeah, Newcastle have put in a performance of absolutely no merit, really, to be honest. Not one of those players could come off that pitch and say that they've given 100%. But the tactics that they've been asked to employ have shackled them. They've been completely and utterly done in that kind of performance. I'm sorry, it has to be said. When are we going to turn up for a game of football and actually go and have a go at the team? You know, this is Cardiff and this is Crystal Palace now. I've talked about how we've had a difficult start in terms of some of the teams we've had to play. But the two games where we should be putting in a performance against Palace and Cardiff, we haven't. And we've been abject at best. The lineup was exactly as I hoped it would be. I said in my preview that Shelvey needed to play. I said that Rondon needed to play. Both played and made no difference whatsoever, if I'm being honest. Hosselu came on for Rondon at half time and did much better. Honestly, a lot of people get on Hosselu's back, me included in the past. But the bloke tries, and he had a good chance with a volley in the second half from a cross from a header from Richie, and it was one of those where if he didn't hit it properly, it probably had more chance of going in. But he hit it too clean. It went straight to the keeper. But Palace just, I'm not going to say that they were quality, but they weren't. They probably had to play 85%, and probably all they needed was that little bit of quality. Sacco missing open goal with a header in the second half in the last 15 minutes, and Townsend looked dangerous at times. Zaha was relatively quiet, but he did go down far too easily a few times. One particular handbags were Kennedy towards the end of the game. But the point of of this in terms of negativity and all that thing that's going around, I'm starting to understand it, because we need to start showing a bit of fight. And I'm not saying it, and I don't know whether it's because the players are just not enjoying the way they're playing, the way they're being asked to play. I don't know if that's it. I'm certainly not going to sit here and start criticising Rafa Benitez in some of the negative ways that some people online have been doing. But something really needs to give, because we need to start picking up points. Yes, we haven't lost today, but other teams have won. Burnley have got their first win of the season. You know what I mean? So something needs to change, and we need to look like we need to go at teams and actually give, not once during that game, did we even look like we were going to go and give it, there's 15 minutes to go, how lads, we'll fucking give it a good go. None of that. And it's really disheartening to see. I'm watching my football club just coast through games and not really put the effort in unless they're down. Unless it's 1-0 or they'll come in to get back in the game, and then that's it. They'll get back into the game and they won't put the extra effort in to try and get, something more than just a point or whatever. I'm baffled. I'm disappointed. I'm angry because I've watched 90 minutes of depressingly poor football. I just don't understand. I don't know what's going on, and I'm starting to understand the negative mongers out there, and a lot of people pay their money, pay a lot of good money to go down to London to watch Newcastle play Crystal Palace, and they've had to endure a performance like that, which I'm sorry is not good enough. Something has to change, and I'm not saying obviously we need to change manager at all. I'm not one of those, but we need to do something. Rafa needs to, inject a bit more of an attacking fluidity into that team, because we've got none. But anyway, what did you think of the game if you watched it? Leave your comments down below. My name's Bobson1984 and I'll see you in the next video very soon.